Lactose intolerant people when you drop an atomic bomb near them. He did order vegan. Business class passenger who orders vegan breakfast gets given a single banana. The solitary fruit was presented with a pair of chopsticks. A picture of the offending fruit. How the hell did Azula survive without a helmet? Boomerangs were invented and are able to break kangaroos' necks. See, Azula isn't a kangaroo. Oh my god, so Albert Einstein was a real person. All this time I thought he was a theoretical physicist. What's above Tennessee? Air, gas. I called my boss and asked if I could come in a little late. He said dream on. I think that was really nice of him. There must be story behind this. Open the door before entering. Thank you. This one took me to reads. Every single person who confuses correlation and causation ends up dying. Soup is witchcraft. We put plants, spices, and dead animals into a cauldron and follow instructions from a book written by old people. You have no right to raise your voice to me unless you can squeeze through the last one. Nutometer. Small. No size. Average. Normal size. Enormous. King size. Mighty. Extra size. Technically, I can fit in all four. I like sleep. I feel you, man. Sleep is like a free trial of doubt. Love that shut. Doubt, but with ads. When gambling, you can win 200% of your money, but you can only lose 100%. Do the math. I think there's a problem. I don't see why people prefer PCs over consoles. Haters always say consoles are limited, but my N64 can support Apple products and Windows. How do they miss that? Type the first word you can see. Hope. Type. It's literally the first word you read. But bears don't have arms. Bears do have arms. Bears have 4 legs. I'm no biologist, but if a bear stands upright, its front legs become arm. Antarctica is populated almost by researchers. So technically, Antarctica is the continent with the highest average IQ and education. What will make you instantly stop watching a porn movie? Someone setting fire to my leg. If this is actually a thing, I'd like to see proof. Weird titles for the last 2. Announced at Disney today. Toy Story 5. Frozen 3. Zootopia 2. 7,000 workers to be laid off. 2.5 million Disney Plus subscribers lost. This boneless avocado. Avocados don't have bones. That's why I said boneless. But if avocados don't have bones in the first place, why would you even say it? Because it's boneless. Duh. How in hell do you get nut from Richard? You asked him nicely. I needed ibuprofen after this. Map of the United States of America. The United States of America. How to prevent your peep from splashing toilet water on your bed. A. Step 1. Catch the peep. Step 2. Put the peep in the toilet gently. B. Do not break the peep. C. Make smaller peeps. D. Stand up quickly as soon as the peep leaves your body. E. Put some ice cubes in the toilet. F. Sit in the toilet water. If you slap Dwayne Johnson's ace, you're hitting rock bottom. What the hell, lol. A great philosopher once said, damn, everybody birthday this year, what the duck? How I will explain that to you. We call the native people who live in the forest Indians. I'm talking about indigenous people. They're Native Americans. They're native to the Americas. Almost booked this Airbnb. Then saw that it was not secure. HTTP. Can you change my car out for something a little more expensive? Thanks you Tanner. This should do it. Wow, where can you get something like that? Probably self-made but still, impressive. It's called a woman and you can find them just about anywhere. In this instance, I think everyone is oncoming traffic. They're bad. Woman driving the wrong way blames oncoming traffic for crash. Deputies say. I don't know why I even bothered. Which continent has the lowest proportion of premature deaths related to dietary? People also ask. Which continent has the lowest infant mortality rate? Antarctica. Antarctica therefore has the lowest infant mortality rate of any continent, 0%. Can't argue with that logic. To avoid crowds, visit areas that are less crowded. Last night I asked my husband to put some spaghetti on the stove so I could start dinner when I got home. I came home to this. Thank God he tested negative. Test, Cupid 19. Result, negative. Good news. Tested negative. What will they need? Your friends are trying to summon you. What 3 items will they need? My mom 25 years ago. My dad 25 years ago. Cram. I had this delicious omelette this morning. I seasoned the eggs with sugar, oil, and chocolate, and threw in a little flour for texture. What is your favorite paradox? If you ask Rick Astley for his copy of the movie Up, he cannot give it to you as he will never give you up. However, in doing so, he lets you down, thus creating the Astley paradox. How to pay off debt. 1. Pass away. What starts with W, ends with T, and has 2 letters in between? Just stating the obvious. W to letters T. Does this look real enough for a cinematic? The skull usually goes under the scene, but it looks pretty realistic to me. Leonard Raripus. Your name spelled backwards is super hard now. Men of Reddit. What was a time when you thought a woman was giving obvious signals, but turns out that wasn't the case? It happened just a couple of days ago to me in traffic. This girl had her blinker on, and I thought she was going to turn, but she kept going straight. Did you know? The universe is about 93 billion light years in diameter. That's larger than 2 football fields. I'm looking to sell my DeLorean. Good shape, low mileage, only driven from time to time. Accessibility. Inspection results. No accessibility issues found. People with disabilities should not have difficulty reading this document. Blind people, am I a joke to you? Who matches your vibe today? Which streamer are you today? Submersit, Big Cheese, Moist Critical, Loltilo1, Niners, Makaru, Rubius, George not found, Nico, probably George not found. Hello Iceable, I have this friend Dave who's running on a pretty dry streak and is in desperate need of a below job. Think you could help him out? He's not even ugly. If you were a true friend to Dave, you'd give him one yourself. A rather cheesy keyboard. Trade offer. I get child, you get watch. Watch for children. Best trade I've ever made. Didn't get my degree in math but something's not adding up. Yeah, that doesn't add up, that's subtracting. Truly enlightening and possibly terrifying. Get lost in nature and you will quite possibly die. Meat consumed as comfort food is also an emotional support animal. Until we meet again. Stool sample. What's common? CEO of Google, CEO of Microsoft, CEO of Adobe, CEO of YouTube, CEO of MasterCard, CEO of Pepsi, CEO of IBM, CEO of NetApp, CEO of Nokia, CEO of Novartis, CEO of Deloitte, CEO of... Why are you always so depressed? I'm an archaeologist. My life is in ruins. Why are you still alive? I haven't died yet. If you are nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it. Who do you think you are, Batman? You are also nothing without your tan suit. Metal before it was cool. What goes up, comes back down. Excuse me, how old are these fossils? 5 million, 3 years and 6 months old. Wow, that's precise. Is that carbon dating? No, they were 5 million years old when I started here, and that was 3.5 years ago. I've lost control. There's no escape. Men of Reddit, what's the beauty of Ace? The damn thing is covered twice. Pants and underwear? They must be hiding it for a reason. Honestly, that makes way too much sense. Lol. No context humans. He say duck Disney. He didn't say. My granddad is 75 next year. He didn't fight 2 world wars for this silliness. The First World War was more than 100 years ago. How did your granddad fight that? He didn't fight, as I just said. This is my OnlyFans. People that are non-binary don't run on ones and zeros. How often should sex happen for married couples with kids? Married couples should never have sex with kids. What do cheap people bring to a barbecue? Their appetite. Thank you for clarifying. An illustration of the tidal force, viewed from Earth's North Pole. Water bulges toward the moon because of gravitational pull. Note, the moon is not actually this close to Earth. When you brush your teeth, you are cleaning your skeleton. Hitler was too smart to kill himself. A former co-worker who was a former moth addict. I respected him for getting his life together for his kids. But I think some damage was permanent. Bro, Hitler didn't kill himself. The bullet did. Punishable by fine means legal for a price. Until we meet again. I was looking for Minnesota's laws of exotic pets, and this was the result for what birds were protected by the government. Fur-bearing animals. Protected wild animals except big game. Predator. Wolf. Coyote. Fox. Lynx. Bobcat. Protected birds. All birds except unprotected birds. Wild animals. Wild by nature. Minnesota Statutes 97A015. Eiffel Tower visible from cruising altitude. Talking frog convinces son to kill his dad. It's hard to argue with his assessment. Which design do you like? PP. Yes, they do. Thank you for the reminder. Chicks to guys that eat out. Fried bread. Fried bread is a slice of bread that has been fried. It's done. K. What? Don't use K on me. OA. Very practical for everyday use. Mark Ruffalo/height. 0.000934 nautical miles. This one had me dying. What screams I'm insecure? HTTP. Top ones come out too often. Sliver House has been #1 for almost a year now. True. On a totally unrelated note, how hard does this look? Harder than Clutterfunk. Your belly button is just your old mouth. Not even joking. This gave me a mental breakdown. Carbonara is just breakfast with pasta. I've never had European chocolate, so that makes American chocolate the best chocolate I've ever eaten. I went to Belgium once. Even our good chocolate can't compare. Yeah, but I haven't been to Belgium once, so American chocolate is still the best chocolate I've ever tasted. By that logic, it is also the worst chocolate you have ever tasted. Duck. Before the internet, people didn't see the humor in this. Our muffins are moist and sticky, just like fannies. Chart of how many of each letter the English alphabet has. Why is Nigeria specifically going to experience a large population increase? Slacks. Really looks like it was inspired by the inspiration. I designed a crocodile bookmark inspired by a crocodile. AI did exactly what I wanted. Say, something seems to have gone wrong. Maybe try me again in a little bit. Something seems to have gone wrong. Maybe try me again in a little bit. Why is there a coyote on a train? The coyote is riding the light rail train system for Portland, Oregon and its greater metro area. The train is known as the MAX, Metro Area Express. Since the coyote, like other canids, is legally ineligible to apply to be a train operator through TriMet, he/she is therefore limited to being a passenger on the train and cannot be employed as an operator. Why do you carry your ID with you? It defines who I am. May omelette conga, omelette or omelette. Former is British, latter is American. And what you said is none of the above. Yeah, because I'm neither British nor American, I'm Indian. What grain of .44 mag and rifle are recommended for a grizzly bear? Generally, none. Grizzlies, like most other animals, lack the manual dexterity to hold, let alone accurately operate firearms built for humans. Also, the language barrier makes it impossible to explain to them how to use a firearm, even if a weapon suitable for their use were to be created. Hope this helped. A bit of a harsh way to go about it, but they go their point across. Cripple. Milk does not exist. What are you eating this with? My dingers. I was fired because I put extra hours. Still they fired you? My watchmaking company did not like it. I'm tired of this table not being loud as duck. The inventor of the piano. In 2012, a group of Mexican scientists intentionally crashed a Boeing 727 to test which seats had the best chance of survival. I'd say the seats with best chance of survival were those in which the observing scientists were sitting. Everything is an UFO. If you are bad enough at identifying flying objects, r/technically the truth. You can tell when somebody is lying to you when they tell you something and it is not true. Bro just found this random comment on YouTube. Bug fact. A mosquito can fly, but a fly cannot mosquito. 8. No. Thank you. If I lie down, we will be here forever. My name's Carol. Really? Me too. I'm also Carol. Me too. Hi. I'm Carol. Sweet Caroline. When you're trying to get to science class, but you accidentally go past it, this is beyond science. We are open. Unless we are closed. We are only closed when we are not open. Are you colorblind? 20. What number can you see? 96. 69. 20. 3 of the best pickup lines I know. Best pickup lines. Hey, when's your birthday? 22nd of February. What year? Every year. Steps to take when there's a fire. In case of fire, take stairs. Friend. Girlfriend. Boyfriend. Best friend. Only Caterpillar 340F hydraulic excavator has no end. Heinz wants to find the man who survived nearly a month at sea with nothing but ketchup and seasonings to help him buy a new boat. I thought they were going to give him a lifetime supply of ketchup. He thought he had that on the boat, but, alas, he was rescued. Yeah, I wouldn't see a problem there. Why don't we just remove all laws so the crime rate lowers to 0%? That is what baby on board means, right? No baby on board. It's okay to crash into me. Ducking bet I am. You're ducking so fit. Are you hard? Show me. He is just like me. He looks like if a man and a woman had a child. Why do men love buggy style so much? 3 minutes buggy style equals 21 minutes. This burger is awesome, but don't worry, it's plant-based. Really? What plant? Meat processing plant. Someone thinks they're funny. Caution. Wet floor. Evacuation plan. Run. Be careful out there. Hide your area. No one. Literally no one. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Garfield. Type Garfield with your eyes closed. Since I can type without even watching my keyboard due to training, and being a novelist, I wouldn't call that a challenge. Sorry lol. Whoa, you spelled Garfield really wrong. Make me sorry, but it seems like you are alive for quite a long time. That means that I can't make you, since you have already been born. /technically the truth moment. Here for the screenshot. Who is Italian? Italian people. Friend, get home safe. Me, I'll be fine, trust me. Friend, why is that? Fat people are harder to squidnap. What community seems really nice from the outside, but is actually really toxic? Chemistry enthusiasts. It's all reaction videos involving highly toxic substances. And then let's stay there and freeze to death while holding hands. Yes, that would be cool as duck. This is a high quality post. Quality. I have middle school students that cannot read a clock. Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11 o'clock. 11:10. I sure hope your steak isn't alive and kicking. Meat is dead. So you see, the universe is made of protons, electrons, neutrons and morons. Google, I thought you know everything. What does IDK mean? I don't know.